So our last measurement technique is going to use a metric ruler. So typically rulers have two sides to it. They have a metric side and an inch side. So just make sure you're always using the metric side. So these are centimeters, and in between every centimeter are 10 lines. So between the 3 and the 4 there are 10 spaces, each 1 millimeter. So when we measure, we're measuring 3 point and then however many lines, or 1 point. So no fractions, only decimals. Some rulers are a little different. So like if you take a look at this one, those are still centimeters. It's just listed as millimeters. So you see how it says millimeters here. So 10 millimeters is actually 1 centimeter. 20 millimeters is 2 centimeters. So you measure the same way, it's just you put a decimal there. And then some, like this one, say millimeters, but that's actually centimeters that you're seeing, the 1, 2, 3. So just, you have to know your measurement tools when you're doing this. All right, so when we are measuring, so a coin is actually a cylinder. If you look at it, it's a thin cylinder, but it's a cylinder. So we can use the formula for a cylinder, volume of a cylinder, to calculate the volume. So first thing I'm going to do is I need the radius. So if you recall, the diameter is the entire distance across. The radius will be only half. So I'm going to hold this up, and you notice I'm holding it up to the edge. So I'm going to put it where I think is about half. And you notice I'm putting it not on the edge of the ruler, but I'm putting it on the one line. And I'm doing that because it's easier to measure. The edge of the ruler sometimes gets like cracked, roughed up a little. All right, so now your job is to read that. So this is the diameter, and you don't round, you want to be precise to the millimeter. So point however many lines. Now remember that this is the diameter. So the diameter has to be divided by 2 to get the radius. So calculate the radius right now by taking this measurement, dividing it by 2. So the next measurement we need is the thickness. So we need the thickness of the coin. So let's see how well this will work here. Let's see if I can hold this up like this. So remember, again, I'm just putting it at the 5 line because it's the easier way, and you're going to record how many centimeters. So it's going to be a decimal that you're going to get. All right, go ahead and read that for height. I put on the document a little site, so you can just plug the numbers into your calculator, or you can go to that site, put in the radius and the height, and it will calculate the volume for you. So either way is fine. Now it's your turn to do, if you are a hybrid, you're going to do 2 on your own, or do 1 and get 1 from your friend in class. If you are CVL, you're going to go to the next video and you're going to do the measurements from there.